Managing multiple clients or large websites? Automate your SEO with Ali AI. Start your free trial now.
Taylor Swift is a link builder. There were rumors that she would get engaged. Our client said, let's give them a free wedding venue. And then we got them 50 links. That's digital PR.
Wix Studio, one end-to-end web creation platform for your agency to deliver exceptional work with absolute efficiency.
All right, can I get a whoop whoop if you work in SEO? And one if you work in PR? I was kind of expecting that, but I'm hoping there's a bit of overlap there. Cool, but firstly, hi, I'm Sherin, and this is my first time here at Brighton SEO, so thank you for coming, and I'm really excited to talk. Firstly, a few fun facts about me. I am a first-time Brighton SEO speaker. I am very sad about going into autumn. And this is my very judgy cat, Simba. So I work at Assembly Global, and we are an assembly of digital experts across all channels and all markets. So why are we here? Our digital spaces are becoming more and more integrated. Channels are working together like never before, and SEO really is at the heart of that success. SEO has more than proven its worth when it comes to integration and working with digital channels. And that's what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about how SEO can work closely with PR to really help enhance and leverage those PR campaigns. I've been in SEO a long time, 12 years, longer than I ever thought I'd be in this channel. But I've worked with PR agencies in all different types of capabilities and capacities. So this talk is essentially my quick wins, the tips and practical notes that I've taken over the years and just have put into practice. Okay, I know there are challenges. I know integration between channels is very, very hard. You can have mismatched priorities. So for example, not understanding what the core aim of the project is, what the core business priorities are, but also what does each channel do? That can be very, very much mismatched. Late involvement, that's a big one. Teams can be brought in far too late to have any meaningful impact, and that makes it really hard. You really do want your your channels working together right from the offset. Finally, defining the outcomes. Different teams have different priorities. The agency might have a different priority to the PR team, to the brand, to the SEO team. So you really want to make sure you're very much aligned. And in the very specific case of SEO, one of those outcomes can be links. So teams not understanding what a link is, why is it important, even the link targets. So why? That's probably what a lot of you guys are thinking. Why should these two channels work together? I'm sure you've done campaigns individually in silo that have done really well. So why should you bring in a whole other team? What's the point? These are the reasons why you need to be working together. Brand awareness and brand visibility is so vital to make sure you've got a positive campaign. I've worked with campaigns and I've seen brands really increase their search volumes for brand plus. The more you talk about something, the more you're in the space, the more people are going to search for your brand alongside those themes and those topics. So really increasing that brand visibility is absolutely key. You can only do that by having the backing of a PR campaign with the insights of the SEO team. Also, keyword ranks. So what's great about a PR campaign is you can really go after those keywords that are really tough, ones that you might not be able to do with a bit of content on the website, and also those longer term phrases. Again, I've seen brands go to position 1 within weeks of a PR campaign for some of their most core generic keywords. Also, you'll hopefully get more traffic. More traffic means more conversions. More conversions means it's going to rain money. So hopefully that's convinced you enough. So back to the solution. So SEO and PR is really a match made in heaven, and it's one that works. So I'm going to talk to you about how the two channels can work together throughout the campaign, before, during, and after. I'm not here to tell you the difference between the two channels, but more how you can collaborate for a seamless campaign. Okay, picture the scene. You're just about to kick off your campaign, and one of the outcomes is also to increase your SEO metrics. Firstly, get that SEO team involved. And if you're in the SEO team, get involved as soon as you hear wind of this campaign. You really want to be kicking off on the same page and understanding responsibilities. A nice immersion session is all you need, really, to kick off. You want to sit down and just align. So communication at this point is very key. I'm going to say the word communication a lot in this talk, but communication really is key. Sit down, align those priorities, understand challenges as well, what are challenges each of the teams facing, and just share insights from any previous sessions as well. So any previous insights that you have, share them. This is very much a relationship building exercise. So, get to know each other, be in each other's brainstorms, be friends. That's all you need. Put in some really regular catch-ups. Sit down weekly, bi-weekly, from the whole process. So even quite early on, sit down, get those immersion sessions in early. You essentially want to make sure that both channels are thought out from the start and that you know what both channels are doing. Cool. And there are so many ways that SEO can help at this point. I think seasonality is one of my favorite. You really want to kick off with some insights. So SEO is going to be going in there, looking at the keyword tracking tools, looking at the analytics tools, and understanding what the opportunity is. And sometimes SEO can be a bit boring here, where they are very much the voice of reason. So understanding if something is even realistic to go after. I think we've all had instances of clients wanting to rank #1 for a very difficult term. So SEO will be here to understand what the opportunities are, what's realistic, what's relevant. And then next up, aligning calendars. So what I love to do is set up a combined monday.com board or a joint spreadsheet or a joint Google Doc and have both teams input right from the very start. Understanding not just how and what people are searching, but what their intent is and why they're searching, even when. So I personally love to get an Excel doc, get my month-on-month search volumes, and then use conditional formatting to color code them, and then you can really easily pick out the key themes and the trends. And then understanding what the brand should be associated with. Again, knowing what keywords you are authority around and what is important to the brand. And finally, making really good use of the website and keeping that general housekeeping rules in check. So with any PR coverage, you're hopefully going to be bringing people back to the website, so that website needs to be tight. You want a really good user experience, a really good user journey, and just get people excited about you to click through and have it really well signposted. For example, creating a good landing page, or even creating a really nice blog content piece. This gives publishers something to link back to, and it gives people something to refer back to as well. And then, again, you have that signposted well, have some good call to actions, and you're good to go. Okay. Campaign is live. It's going really well. Again, communication is key. Sit down weekly, bi-weekly, make good use of the time together, again, to understand what each team is working on and any challenges. At this point, SEO can become very reactive and very helpful. For example, you can really use those SEO insights to understand what is and isn't working. For example, are you getting keywords? Are you getting links? Are you getting coverage? But I'll talk about that on the next slide. And also coverage collaboration. So looking at the press releases going out, looking at the coverage going live. Again, SEO can feed into that by looking at making sure the right keywords are included, and also if you're getting the right backlinks. You've hopefully still got those weekly or bi-weekly sessions in. I'll be honest, I don't like unnecessary meetings, so really make good use of these. Set up a clear agenda before. Know what you're talking about, understand if you want to talk about challenges, if you want to talk about setbacks, and just really keep each team updated on progress. Okay, so how do you know if it's working or if it's not? What to do if it's not? So are you getting backlinks? Are you getting coverage? Is this even something publishers want to be talking about? Ideally, yes, but sometimes no. And this is when SEO can become really reactive. Cannot stress the importance of being flexible. And if something's not working, pivot. You can close your eyes and imagine Ross Geller, but if you can pivot your strategy at this point, definitely do. You know it's working if you're getting good coverage, you're getting good backlinks. But if it's not, it's really time to go back to the drawing board. What are people reading about in your industry? Is that what you're talking about? You're targeting publications. What are they talking about? Are you pitching those themes? If not, again, go back to that drawing board. You might need to broaden up your idea if the initial idea was too niche, or you might need to rethink to make sure you're matching user intent, and user interests. Okay, this is going to get controversial because talks about backlinks always are. The perfect backlink that's followed to the perfect landing page that's got the perfect CTA. It's a very rare sight. And with the likes of affiliate links, no followed links, and even publications not giving links, it's hard to get to really kind of nail down those backlinks and to give good forecasts on what you can and can't get. Not all publications are going to give backlinks. And this is where it's a bit controversial, but that's okay. When I started in SEO 12 whole years ago, backlinks were big. They were one of the biggest things, and they're still very, very important. But they're not the be-all and the end-all of your digital PR campaign. For example, brand mentions are vital, and making sure you've got the right keywords in that coverage is so vital when it comes to improving brand visibility and brand awareness. Also, with the likes of AIOs, they're going to be pulling a lot more news stories from Google News, for example. So again, getting visibility there is so vital and be so important. Okay, guys? It's the end of the campaign, and it was a huge success. Well done. So understanding what good looks like is key. What you should be doing quite early on is knowing what the success metrics are, and you should be doing this together with PR and SEO teams. Making use of data points like GA4, Search Console, and your keyword tracking tool to make sure that you know what metrics you're going for. Things like impressions and clicks and backlinks and traffic and revenue. These are all absolutely key and really help determine what a successful campaign looks like. And for more, I'm going to just leave this here for a sec, but for a more targeted look, this is some of my favorite tool stack. So GA4 is great. Google Search Console is really good as well. Love a good keyword ranking tool. I tend to use more than one at a time just to help make sure everything's aligned. Google Trends is a good one as well. I then like to bring everything together for me, it's a Looker Studio, but there are so many good visual tools out there. Bring it all together, have it real time as well, so you can be checking the progress as you're going to make sure everything is doing well. And also, if it's nice and visual, you can share it across many, many different stakeholders, both internally, for brands, everywhere, basically. Cool. And one of my favorite examples of a winning campaign was over the summer, the British Heart Foundation did a campaign around England Till I Die. And basically what it was a campaign, it was an out-of-home campaign, basically showing and increasing awareness of heart disease in the young. And it was such a good campaign because it made such good use of the Euros, and it tapped into a football audience that they might not have had otherwise. So while it was essentially an offline campaign, it did have some really good digital elements. For example, there was a lot of coverage on both online and offline, but a lot online. The majority of this linked back to not just the British Heart Foundation website, but also to a very specific landing page that had all the information about the campaign, had good signposts to other parts of the website, and a really good call to action, making it a really successful campaign. So yeah, here are my key takeaways. Make sure before you're sharing insights, during you are being friends and you're communicating, and after understanding what good looks like. So remember, share insights, collaborate, communicate, and be friends. Thank you.
Monthly reporting making you want to shove sharp things up your nose? Try Dragon Metrics, the all-in-one SEO software with mind-blowing reporting tools.